Hey everyone, this is Kate from PocketWhimsyCo. You may have already seen Tessa's video on her setting up her pocket rings journal, and I figured it was time to show you mine. So Tessa really is the member of our duo who's really into journaling and has some really cool journal systems. I, on the other hand, have I've got this strange system here. So some backstory, Tessa has journaled for a long time. I only started journaling right before COVID. I went on a trip with my now husband, and I was like, oh, I'll do a little bit of sketching and travel journaling while we're out, and it kind of just stuck with me ever since then. But no matter what I tried, I didn't really like any of the popular methods of journaling. And I don't know what you'd call this. There might be someone else out there who does this, but I'm not really tuned into the social media side of journaling. That's more of a Tessa thing. But yeah, so what I did is I do a lot of drawing and a lot of art on the side. So I was like, you know what? I know that kind of material really well, so I'm gonna use a sketchbook. So I got this little sketchbook. I just got them from Opus, and I've got like 5 or 6 now. They're all full. But yeah, and so I'll just give you a little tour. This is my actual, this is my journal. It's not an actual one that I made up for social media. So I have covered up some stuff just because, privacy reasons. But yeah, so this first spread here, this is my June monthly. So they're just blank sketchbook pages. So I draw everything in, and then I put in our little stickers here. This is Iggy. I'm sure Tessa told you about Iggy last time, but he's our little character. We make little stickers of him. He's really cute. He just tries to tell the lore behind Iggy. So canonically, the idea behind Iggy. So I do all the drawing for PocketWhimsyCo, but for Iggy, I imagine him. He's like your little journaling helper. He lives in next to your washi tape. He's about the size of like my thumb kind of thing, but he's just doing his best. He just wants to help out. He hoards little coins. That's payday. He has his own little journal. Anyways, it was just really cute. I like him. But yeah, so that's kind of the backstory of Iggy. But all art stuff, size varies. So I've got him trying to get some skincare serum, and then also right by a mailbox. So his size varies, but canonically speaking, he's about the size of half your thumb. Anyways, so this is June. I wasn't June was going great with the setup until I wrote June in there, and I'm not happy with it, so I might change that with some paper. But it's okay. I'm not a super fan of it, but I am a fan of this page. This is I just love mixing purple and green and blues, and I think that's so fun and so sweet. These are from I still use the candy hearts from our Valentine's Day sticker sheet. I just think they're so freaking cute. Lots of clovers in this one. I'd gone to see Riverdance, and then little cozy drinks over there. So this is one of those days where it was just an absolute gong show, but I wanted to show you guys. I love doing yellow spreads, and I've got yellow stars, and this is very appropriate for how the day was. But yeah, again, there's not much I can talk about on this page, but yeah. Here, coffee spread. This is our our hot chocolate dragon. He's holding a little marshmallow. He's sleeping. He's got little whipped cream horns. I love him. Yeah, so we do some die cuts as well. This is just gonna be talking about the stickers a lot because, oh my god, is my camera shaking? Anyways, I've drawn all the stickers, so I've got a lot of personal attachment to them, so I'm probably gonna talk a lot about that. Sorry. Yeah, so we did a bunch of Frappuccino stickers, and those launched this day. Yeah. What else is there? Oh, I call this my Arietti entry. Yeah, I'd gotten this cute little Arietti clip, and it came on this beautiful little thing here, and I couldn't get rid of that, so I included it in my entry. And it was just so fun. Yeah, little green entry. This is the Frappuccino and our refresher stickers. More star stickers. I was really into the stars at this point. Yeah, birthday spread. Okay, so I absolutely adore Unicorn Eclipse. So they're on they've got their own shop. They do a lot of sticky notes and stickers. I adore their art style. It's so cute. So I have so many sticky notes. You're going to see a lot of Unicorn Eclipse sticky notes in here. And one day I aspire to be as good at them as drawing. Yeah, so I had gotten this little card from them, and I have so many sticky notes. Oh my god. But yeah. Yeah, this is the 25th. I can't remember which creator I got these sticky notes from. But they're just little frogs, and I love them so much. Little Iggy with his washi tape. I was frantically cleaning. Okay. Again, there's more words over there, but we're covering that up. It was once again a crazy day. So these sticky notes here, these are from Noisy Wyvern, and I also love her art style. You'll notice I have her her computer mat. But yeah, so with Noisy Wyvern's sticker sheets, I almost never write over them because I love the way the clouds look. I think they're so pretty. So I think the only way I'd write over it is if I had like a piece of paper and I cut it out and then I wrote like something on there. But even then, I normally just put these stickers in here when I'm like, I just want to have a piece of the sky in my journal, and that's totally valid. Now we're on to July. So one thing you're going to notice here is I've got these giant popsicle stickers. So with Tessa and I, with PocketWhimsyCo, I do the drawing and then Tessa does the sticker printing. However, I get impatient sometimes, and I also have access to a printer and sticker paper. So sometimes I'll draw something and I'll just print it and cut it out myself with like scissors so I can have it in my journal. Yeah, so that's what happened with these. So these ones here, these are about an inch and maybe a third long, 3 centimeters. But the ones we actually printed for journaling are these ones here. They're like a 1.5 centimeters long. And yeah, so you can imagine I printed these off along with some tarot cycle tracking, which I'll show you later, stickers, and some boba, but they were all the same size. So imagine how many stickers I now have off of one sheet of paper. So I've got a lot. I gotta use them up. But anyways, so this is my July spread for the month, and I like to put a little like what was the day like. So I got a little sweet treat, a nice little phone call with my hubby. Very low energy. This is a sticker printing day. I'll show you. So basically, Tessa, like I said, does all the printing of the stickers. Like she doesn't have like we normally, what we do is when it comes to printing stickers is we wait until we're both together so we can print them, because I just love watching the stuff that I draw be printed out. And then she'll do like the restock printing without me. But whenever there's anything new, we get together and we watch it get printed and cut. So that was what yesterday was. But yeah, by the way, if you are in and around the vicinity of Cloverdale on the 26th, we have a booth at the Cloverdale Market Days. Come visit us. You can basically get any of the stickers that we have here, or you can just come and vibe, you know? Anyways, that is the July, look at them on the July spread. July 1st, I woke up so late that day, but I actually, so I've always wanted to make little butter stickers. They're super trendy, and I was like, it would look so cute, the little butter yellow in my journal, but I was like, what do I do? But I was like, I already have the candy heart asset of the drawing that I made, so I'll just recolor it to look like butter and then put little butter puns on them. And that was so cute. So like I've got, let me see guys. Where'd it go? There it is. So for the butter sheet, it's got like a bunch of butter puns, and then it's got like toast and butter knives and little butter containers. And, oh, it's just so cute. So that's what we printed yesterday. We also printed the popsicles. So cute. Anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. So that's what we printed yesterday. Yeah. And then July 3rd, I like to do a color theme, as you can kind of see. Like when I pick a color, I pick a variety of colors, and then I do a whole theme. And I have been reading Onyx Storm. I just finished it. You guys let me know what you thought of it. I feel like the publishing house is pressuring Rebecca Yarros too much, and they should just like let her cook, let her do her own thing. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that was the 3rd. And then the 7th, I used purple again. I was just in a purple mood. I was like, you know what, let's do purple. I've got this whole Iggy in the Office set. I like this one where he's taking I don't even know what you call this. It's the staple remover, and he's baring his teeth at it. It's like, I'm better than you. He's got carrying little binders, paperclip, annoyed, and on the phone. Cute little sigh. But yeah. Oh, and do I have this? Yeah, so this is the fun part about making stickers, is we've got a whole set of these like cozy drinks. Do I have cozy drinks? Yeah. So we've done like a whole series of like, oh, these are like cozy drinks, like lattes and London fogs and ciders and tea and stuff. And then I was like, that's cute and all, but what if we made some like fantasy versions of them? So we've got like rainbow tea, like a little galaxy frap. I call this the Dawn Tea Latte, a Big Dipper, and like a sunrise latte and a little fog latte. Anyways, so that's the fun part about making stickers, is you can literally make anything. And for a long time, I was super obsessed with making my journal like an exact portrayal of what my daily life was like. And then I was like, you know what? No, I can draw little dragons, and the dragon can be doing like the annoying, boring stuff that I was doing. Add some whimsy. And then, you know, yeah, I had a mocha that day, but I'm not going to put like a regular mocha. I'm going to put like a galaxy mocha, and then it matches the color theme. So that was kind of the idea with that, and also just because it's cute. And yeah, anyways, this is also a Noisy Wyvern washi tape, which I am in love with. You'll see this a lot of her washi tapes. This was yeah, the 8th. It's nice. Our little pineapple soju dragon. So okay, so I had seen a video of someone who had turned the Disney it's like a capsule machine. I think Disney Doorables. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Doorables. They had changed that into like they put like, instead of having the Disney stuff in the capsules, they put like their stickers or their products or whatever in there. And I was like, oh my god, I want to do that for PocketWhimsyCo for our market days. And I thought that would be so cute. So I was like, okay, they've got them at Walmart. I'll go to Walmart and I'll go get it. Now, one thing to know about me is I'm kind of, I used to be really, really shy, and whenever someone would just like say, oh yeah, do this, do that, I'm like, oh, like just like to like not cause any tension, I would just do whatever they said. I don't do that anymore. And as I've become an adult, I'm like, no, you don't have to, do things you don't want to do. And you don't have to like buy things just because someone says like, oh, this is a great deal, this is perfect for you, whatever. It's like, no, it's like, okay, no, I'll think about it, or actually, no, thank you, I'm good. You can say that. Even if you're not an adult, you can say that. And that's something I've learned, which is amazing. So I'd gone to Walmart and I found the Disney Doorables capsule machine. The only problem was, I don't know, like these things are super popular because someone had gone in and torn out all the little capsules and the coins that you need to use the Disney Doorable capsule machine. And I was like, okay, like, no big deal, I'll find another one. That was the only one they had in stock. And I was like, okay, well, they've got these like refill packs, which have more capsules. And I was like, okay, well, I'll ask one of the store attendants, like, hey, this one doesn't have the capsules. Can I just like buy this full price? I'll pay full price, and then get the new capsules to go with it, because there's no capsules with this one. And the lady just like, she looked at me and she was like, no, we can only offer you like a $2 discount. And I was like, well, that's like, okay, so $2 off the machine with no coin and no capsules. So it wouldn't work because you need the coin to make it work. And it comes with like 6 coins, but it didn't have any coins. So I get $2 off of that. And then I'd still have to buy the additional capsules. And I don't think that refill pack came with coins. Now that I think about it, I don't think it actually came with the coins. So it still wouldn't have worked. So I'd be paying more money for a product that wouldn't work. And again, okay, it's not the store attendant's fault that was like that. And I'm not shaming her or anything like that. She doesn't get paid enough to worry about this kind of stuff. But in that moment, I was like, oh, I could make her job easier and just say yes, which is what I used to probably would have done. And like, oh, I'll just find a solution. I'll make my own coin or whatever. Or I can say no, thank you, and go to a different Walmart and get it. And so that's what I did. Is I said no, thank you, I'm good. And a couple days later, I went to a different Walmart and got it. But that was huge for me to actually be like, no, thank you, like, and walk away. So yeah, no, I felt that was worth journaling about. Yeah. So I love a yellow spread. It's so cute. Again, another one of the Unicorn Eclipse sticky notes. We've got a whole. Actually, you know what? Let me grab my big book of tricks. So I carry this around sometimes. This has all of our stickers in them. It's like my little catalog. So these are all the Iggy stickers. Well, not all of them. I'm missing some. Oh yeah, so here we are. So I've got all these soju dragons. We did, so Tessa loves soju. So her favorite's peach soju. So originally I made her a peach soju dragon sticker. And then, when you kind of just get carried away with a project, I did an apple soju, and then I did a pineapple soju. Yeah, so little peachy baby apple soju. I love apple soju's belly. It's like apple slices. And then pineapple, it's like the little pineapple pattern. He's got little toast spout. I agonized over what flower to include, and I had to Google what pineapple flowers look like. And this is my best attempt at a pineapple flower. I think it's pretty. Oops, knocking everything around. And then we got plum soju. It's like a little he's holding a little plum pit. And then grape soju with the grape leaves. And I made his mane bubbly. It's kind of like my hair, bubbly. And then really like fluffy, like it would be grapes, you know, like the shape language or something. And then our little darling strawberry dragon. She's got little strawberry slices and a little strawberry flower in her. Sorry, I go goo goo gaga over these dragons. High tea dragons, more stuff, summer stuff. These are a sleeper hit. I don't know why people, whenever we go to the market, I absolutely love the candy heart dragons. I thought they were going to be like a short run for Valentine's Day, but they've stuck around and people love them. And then call me on my cell phone. Anyways, yeah. So I just wanted to show you the other soju dragons. I ended up showing you everything, but whatever. Yeah. And then next up, okay. This is what I'm talking about. I don't think I mentioned it. So I love to, so my husband works in a away job, so he's gone for a couple weeks and he comes back. But we send little texts to each other, and I love kind of immortalizing cute little texts back and forth. And so what I normally do is I cut little pieces of sticky note out, write the text, and then just a little info. But now that we're making stickers, I was like, oh my gosh, I have the freedom to make like chat bubble chat bubble stickers. So now I can make whatever I want. So I made little chat bubbles, and then you can make little like PocketWhimsyCo chat bubbles. And I made, okay, so last night, it's Sunday today, so it's the 13th? Is today the 13th? Oh my god, I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let me check my calendar that I made. Yes. So, last night I stayed up until 4 a.m. making 5 other variations of these blue text boxes. I made green, I made a plaid yellow, I made a darker green or lighter green with like leaves kind of around it. I made ones with little bows and pearls. I'm obsessed with making these now. And now I can actually have them look super cute. Because before, it served its purpose, but sometimes I would get lazy like here, and I wouldn't put the little tail, the little chat bubble thingy, little speaky boo. And now I don't have to actually cut those out or anything. I just take them off the sticker sheet. And yeah, I can do full on chat conversations now. Okay, other side of things. This is the OG luteal sticker. By the way, love this spread. This was my redemption arc for June. With this washi tape. Because I was just so disappointed with how the June calendar came out. And I'm like, I have to redo the whole spread, but like cute. So I like this a lot better. Anyways, so like how when I printed off the test popsicles, I also printed off a lot of the cycle tracking, and so this is the full set. So I've got luteal. Let's put it in the proper order. So originally, this is how I did it. I started with period. So it started with period because obviously it's number one. And I made this cool little slightly varied colored droplet of blood. And then I couldn't figure out what to do for follicular, so I just did the colors and then left the image out to start. I went to ovulation, and ovulation, it's like a single point in time, but there's a window, so I was like, oh, well, it'll be a spark, like a moment in time. And then I got to luteal. And for me, luteal, I was like thinking, like, what could describe the luteal phase? And I was like, it feels really icy to me. So I was like, oh, I'll do ice. And then I was like, oh my god, not ice, a gemstone. So then I did this cool teardrop cut gemstone. And I was like, oh my god, that's so awesome. I love that so much. And then I was like, oh, but everything looks so bland in comparison. So then I tried to up my game with follicular by making like this like lotus flower. And I was like, okay, done. And I test printed them and I loved them, but I really felt like they weren't cohesive, because now you've got like, these are two kind of gemstone-y. This is a flower, this is a droplet of blood. And I was like, oh, it's not, like, it's pretty, it's cool, like, don't get me wrong, I really like it. But I figured, you know what, we got to do something different. So when, like, right the other day, I was like, okay, I got to redesign these. So this is what came out of that redesign. So I moved this teardrop cut gemstone and I recolored it red, and because that felt like, you know, it's more like a droplet of blood, like that'll go for period. And then for ovulation, I just like up the contrast a little bit so it'd be better to see. Luteal, I changed into the little emerald cut. And then follicular, oh my gosh, I was like, what do I do for follicular? Because I was like thinking flower, and then I was like, doing a flower cut gemstone would be too much work, and just it would be so much detail, because these are only like the size of like my thumbnail. They were never going to be this big size over here. That would be just too much. But for follicular, I was like, oh my god, let's just do like one of those like Cinderella, like not Cinderella, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, like the gemstones you see like in like one of those old like Disney movies, like an old miner's cut. So that's what I did. It turned out gorgeous. Follicular is now my favorite one because it's very rainbowy. Anyway, so this is the first, this is the second iteration. And what I want to do eventually, so these are going to go up in our store, not too sure when, but pretty soon. And what I really want to do is, this is like a variety set, so it would be like all, like there'd be period here, luteal here, this is follicular, ovulation, and then I think period again, luteal again. Anyways, but that's like a sample set. So like if you wanted to just like have like one and then like, oh yeah, this is when I started that cycle. But if you wanted to do, like I wanted to offer a whole sheet of like period, a whole sheet of follicular, a whole sheet of ovulation, and a whole sheet of luteal in case you want to use one every single day. Kind of like the idea is that with these tarot, like it's not, I'm kind of obsessed with making little tarot card stickers now. And so these are the tarot card stickers for the, you know, cycles. And then I want to do ones for weather. I've already got ones for weather, but those are my first attempts at doing tarot card stickers, and they turned out okay. But then I did these ones and these turned out so much better, and now I want to go back and remake the weather stickers. So that's what I'm going to do. And then once we do that, then we'll get those out there. But I want to do a whole series of tarot cards. So weather ones, and then I'm going to do moon phases. I want to do like the basic moon phases, and then I'm also going to, I'm not going to promise this, but I know, knowing myself, and I like to be accurate with like what I put in my journal, it would tickle my little heart to have like exact moon phases. So like, you know how like when the moon is waxing and waning, and it's like, it's not always a perfect crescent. Sometimes it's a sliver, sometimes it's like, you know, it's like it's cycles, it's phases, it's different every single time. That's the whole point. So I want to, this would be so much work, I want to do like just like every single one, and that way when I'm putting it in my journal I can pick like, oh yeah, this is perfect for the day. But we'll see how we'll see if I actually do that. I might just stick with the basic phases. But yeah, so on our website, when we have these up, we'll have the option to have like this variety set, or like you can get ones where it's just all period, all follicular, all ovulation, all luteal. Because maybe you don't track like ovulation. Like I don't really track my ovulation or my luteal phases. But you know, it's nice to know when you're gonna have your period. So yeah, so we'll have that up there eventually. But yeah, on to the next one. Again, another sticker, sticky note from Unicorn Eclipse. Yeah, there is writing under there, but again, it's kind of dramatic. I love this little Iggy. Human needs Iggy. He's like, you need to have water, eat food, and have sunlight. He's just trying to remind you. He's just trying to help you out. You know, listen to Iggy. Drink your water, eat your food, and get some sunlight. Right? This is this is from the Valentine's Day sheet. He's got a little Hershey. Well, it's not a Hershey Kiss because it's got little hearts. It's not a branded Hershey Kiss, but you know, something similar to a Hershey Kiss. I'm running. Okay. Anyways, sorry. I'm obsessed with the stickers. Next one. So I journaled every day from the 7th. Yeah, from the 7th to the 12th. Like I journaled quite a bit. I'm actually like, I'm not normally an everyday journaler, but when I started making stickers, I was like, oh, there's so many opportunities to make some cool spreads on my journal, and then I started journaling more. But I don't want to burn myself out, so that's why I used to pre-label the days, and I don't do that anymore because I don't want to burn myself out, and I don't like being constrained to rules. So just leaving it blank and then journaling as I go is works best for me. I guess it's not really planning what I do. It's more like memory keeping. I don't know. Let me know if you know anyone who does something similar to this. This one, my sister and I went out for boba, so I had to use the boba stickers. But yeah, this one I kept very plain. I was like, oh, maybe I should add more, like throw some stars in there, because I do tend to add a lot of stickers. But in this case I didn't, and I kind of like it more plain like this. And then, so I left it a little more plain. And then the next day it's like boom, sticker maximalist, which is pretty funny. So this is yesterday. This is when we did all the sticker printing. So you can see we've got like the toast. We didn't print these, but these were appropriate. Put the PocketWhimsyCo sticker there because it was Pocket Whimsy Day. There's more like popsicles and the butter hearts. These are meant to be like, you know, when there's like wrapped butter, like this is like, so this is the front of it, and this is supposed to be like the back of it. So like he's like, oh yeah, there's the front of it with the cute, and it's like, oh, it's anyways, that was the vibe. This is little Iggy staring at a sticker version of himself. Oh, I'm gonna fucking scream. I love it. Little butter. You're my butter half. There's all the period stickers. And then again, a Unicorn Eclipse sticky note. Tessa said, okay, so when I wrote this out, I was like, oh yeah, like smooth, like butter. Yeah, that's perfect for a butter candy heart. And then when I showed this to Tessa, she like started singing like is it BTS? Like smooth like butter. I'll figure it out. But so when we do a reel or a little TikTok of that sticker sheet, we'll have to use that song. I like your butter, LOL. And then I used more chat bubbles. I'm so glad that I finally got around to making those chat bubbles. I'm gonna make more. Eventually they'll be on our website. I don't know when we're gonna do that. We like to do website drops like the day of, like we like to like on our market days, because normally what happens is we're like, okay, like the market days, they kind of get like first pick of what's available, because they're you know, people are making the trek out there, and like, okay, you know, they'll come and buy the stuff. It's like, okay, first pick, you get a little bit of a discount at the market, and then when like on the website, like the next day, we'll normally have it on the website, but maybe we'll post this up there sooner, just because they're just so cute and I love them so much. Yeah, so I keep some scrap washi from last day. Yeah, so that's my weird, wonderful sketchbook journal thing. Yeah, I guess this video's kind of gone on long enough, so I will end it there. So yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!